Anybody got any sheep? You have any sheep?
No cards.
No.
Can't do anything.
Sam, this isn't Pokemon.
Sure nobody's got any sheep?
Give me one of those Pokeball cards.
Goddamn, Sam, how are you doing so good?
He's one away from longest road. Sam, you eat anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna build two of the sticks. Try that. And then I just get my last cards to check, except for these ones. I don't really know how to use these. What do I do with these?
Damn it, those are victory points.
He has 10 points. He has 1.
I won?
This is so stupid.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our third installment of Behind the Scene, the show where we recreate popular camera tricks, lighting styles, and editing techniques you'll see everywhere.
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 Anywhere, too.
Anywhere.
I'm one of your hosts, Chent.
I'm Kate.
And I'm Samuel Nuerminger III.
And this week, we decided to take on the Dolly zoom.
The Dolly zoom. This is made popular by Alfred Hitchcock. He started using it as a technique, and it's one of the many that he, created because he's the bomb. But it kind of adds an eerie element, and it can really focus on something in your scene. You definitely use it for cinematic situations, more so than like your documentary or your news kind of thing.
It's a really cool camera movement. It really disorients like the whole entire,
Depth,
look of the scene, I guess. It takes your subject and it leaves him in like the same focal point throughout the entire shot, but the background is looking like it's zooming.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really cool effect that you can do with a camera.
Yeah. So how did we do the Dolly zoom?
The Dolly zoom, you kind of need some specific gear to do this zoom. You need a dolly, obviously, because it's called a dolly zoom, which is a rig which is on a track. And this track, you're able to put your camera on it. Instead of zooming or zooming out, you're actually moving the entire rig forward. But while you're moving the rig forward, you're also zooming out. That's what gives it that effect to where the subject in the scene is looking like they aren't moving, but everything else around him is sort of disoriented and looking like it's from out of this world, kind of.
Exactly.
And that's actually where one of our biggest problems came from. We were originally using a DSLR lens where we had to manually zoom it, and we tried and tried. We just couldn't get it perfect.
Yeah, it wasn't smooth.
So we switched it with a Sony, the NX5, with a digital zoom, and that ended up giving us the ability to have the effect be a lot smoother and look cleaner.
Yes, so even though it's a little grainier, I guess, it looks better because it's smoother, because that's really the key too. You want your movements to be so in sync that you can't notice any difference.
Another thing is you really need a lot of space. You need space to be able to do this whole dolly towards your subject. So luckily in my apartment we had a big enough living room to where we were able to pull this off. So we had the PVC pipes, the original ones were probably only 3 or 5 feet.
Not big enough.
Yeah,
You
not
need
big
more
enough
than
at all.
3
We had to come back and get longer ones because Kate grabbed
I
the
was
wrong
thinking
ones.
what's like the most space efficient, but you need the longer ones.
You need to give your camera time to make this zoom, to
Yes.
push it forward and zoom out. So
One of the
that's
elements
something
that
to keep in mind.
Hitchcock really used this for too was to grow suspense. So the longer it is, the more you can really zoom in on your character and put the audience in their perspective. That was our episode. Thank you for watching. We really
for tuning
appreciate
in.
it. Next week, we have some cool stuff in store. We're gonna do more editing techniques for our next episode.
Yep, a lot on the computer we'll be doing so.
And it's gonna be extreme. There might be some violence, maybe nudity,
We'll keep it PG,
nudity.
but
but
We'll
there
keep
will,
it PG, but there might be nudity.
yeah.
It's going on the
especially
internet.
Sam.